Konnichiwa, everyone. I hope your day is going well. I'll tell you about the story of Doraemon and the love potion of time. Let's get right into it. It was another ordinary afternoon in Nobita's room. At least, that's how it seemed. Nobita was lazily flipping through a comic book when he heard Doraemon call out from the other room. Nobita, I need your help with something important. Doraemon's voice was unusually serious, which immediately caught Nobita's attention. What's going on, Doraemon? Nobita walked into the living room to find Doraemon holding a strange bottle filled with a glowing liquid. This, Doraemon said with a mysterious smile, is the love potion of time. It allows someone to travel back to any moment in their relationship history and change it. Nobita's eyes widened. Wait, you mean I could go back to when Shazuka first smiled at me and do something differently? Exactly, Doraemon replied. But be careful. Messing with the past might have unexpected consequences. You could end up changing everything, even your future. Nobita, not one to shy away from a challenge, grabbed the potion without thinking twice. I'm doing it! I'll go back and make sure Shizuka notices me more. I'll make everything perfect. Are you sure you're ready for the consequences? Doraemon asked, a little hesitant. Nobita didn't listen. He uncorked the bottle and took a sip. The world around him spun, and before he knew it, he was standing in his favorite park. But it wasn't today. It was a few months ago, during a school outing with Shizuka, Jian, and Sunio. He saw Shizuka sitting by the fountain, reading a book, just as she had that day. He remembered how shy and nervous he had felt, too afraid to approach her. This time, though, he was determined to change things. Nobita walked over confidently. Hey, Shizuka! You look beautiful today. Shizuka smiled at him. Oh, thank you, Nobita. You're so sweet. Nobita's heart fluttered. Everything felt so perfect, better than he remembered. But just as he was about to say something else, he felt a sudden pull in his chest. The world around him began to shift again. It felt like the moment was slipping away. Before he could figure out what was happening, Doraemon appeared, pulling him back to the present. Nobita, I told you to be careful, Doraemon scolded. You can't just change moments in time like that. Nobita looked around, confused. But I thought everything was perfect. I was finally able to make Shizuka notice me. Doraemon sighed. You changed the moment too much, and now things are different. Let me show you. Suddenly, Nobita was no longer standing in his room. He was in a different version of the future, one where Shizuka didn't seem interested in him anymore. In fact, she was holding hands with Sunio, laughing together like they were best friends. Nobita felt a pang of hurt in his chest. Wait, what happened? Nobita asked desperately. Doraemon explained. By changing the moment when you spoke to Shizuka, you altered the entire course of your relationship with her. By trying to rush things, you pushed her away from you and into the arms of someone else. Nobita's eyes widened. No, I didn't mean to do that. I just wanted her to like me more. I understand, Doraemon said gently. But relationships aren't just about making a perfect moment. They're about understanding, trust, and taking the time to build something real. You can't force things to happen on your terms. Doraemon snapped his fingers, and Nobita found himself back in his own room, the glowing potion still in his hand. You've learned an important lesson. True love can't be rushed or forced. Nobita sat down on his bed, deep in thought. So, I need to let things happen naturally, huh? Exactly, Doraemon nodded. And maybe, just maybe, taking things slow is the best way to build something real. Nobita smiled. I think I understand now. Thanks, Doraemon. A few days later, Nobita found himself sitting next to Shizuka, at the park again. Instead of rushing to speak, he simply sat quietly, enjoying the moment. When she looked at him and smiled, Nobita smiled back, realizing that sometimes the best relationships are the ones that grow naturally, without shortcuts or magic potions. Did you enjoy this lovey-dovey adventure? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Doraemon short stories. If you were in Nobita's position, what would you have done differently? Let us know in the comments below. You are kind. Thank you for your support. Sayonara.